Hey gang, as promised, I'm back with the advanced guide to Roblox. In this one, we're diving deep, from maximizing your business profits to clutch little tricks that'll make robbing the bank safer and more efficient during your mid-game grind. I've got it all today. So if you're ready to climb that leaderboard and make a name for yourself, sit back, lock in, and let's get started. But before we get started, I have a super important announcement to make. Make sure you're joining our Discord community to get in our month of block spin giveaways so you don't miss the opportunity for dozens of legendaries, diamond pots, and anacondas. With that out of the way, let's dive into this guide. Setting up for success. Once you've wrapped up everything from the beginner's guide, and if you haven't checked that out, it's in the top right corner now, but you've got your base set up in place and you might feel like you're ready to jump into the big servers and flex your progress. But hold on for a second. Before going all in, I highly recommend mastering dealer first. Now why is this? It's because once you've got dealers running right, you'll build a steady passive income stream, and it'll pay you while you're grinding elsewhere or PvPing. Here's the setup that I've found that works best. Use two of your largest properties as your main production hubs. This is where you'll handle your growing, frying, packing, and even dealing, all in one place. Then, dedicate your remaining properties to housing dealers and storing your chip overflow. This structure keeps your operation streamlined, profitable, and low maintenance. Just remember that if you hire top-tier dealers, they need attention, so restock them often, empty their safes, and make sure every property has an active safe or your dealers won't even sell. So stay consistent and your empire will basically run itself. Shifting from business to combat. Now, eventually, you're gonna get tired of the potato grind and crave a little bit more action. And if your goal is to get your crew on the leaderboards like mine was, here's the deal. The best way to raise your bounty is by taking down cops. Positioning is everything for this. Find choke points where cops group up. It'll make clearing them out faster and keep your bounty rising quick. Your biggest threat is obviously the cops shooting back, so make sure you come prepared. Coming prepared. First and foremost, armor should be one of your top priorities as soon as you can afford it. It's not just smart, it's genuinely essential. Once PvP kicks off, you'll realize how tanky everyone is. And PvE, those SWAT bots, they've got aim straight out of Aimbot Central. So get the highest protection level possible, and it's going to be the difference between surviving a heist or respawning with losing 45,000 bounty. But armor alone isn't going to save you. You're going to take hits regardless, and that's where the next thing comes in, which is the healing items. At first glance at the stats, the medkits look perfect. It's a full heal, right? But they take ages to use, and by the time you're done, you'll likely have already be shot again and have to respawn. Instead, I typically go for bandages. They only heal 50% of your health, but they're extremely fast and perfect for clutch moments when you can't afford to stand still. Pair that with the med spray, which gives you boosted healing over time. It'll let you tank through those endless NPC beams without having to duck for cover every few seconds. Just keep an eye on that health. And don't forget, do not run out of ammo. Stock up on it. That 100 cap you see in the menu, it's just a display limit. You can actually buy way more, and I usually carry around 10,000 rounds per weapon type. Just never run dry mid-fight. Fine-tuning your aim. Now, here's something that most players ignore, and it's genuinely a game changer. It's the sensitivity settings. Roblox has an incredibly detailed sensitivity system. It lets you fine-tune your aim to your perfection. Do not stick with the defaults. Take time to experiment. Adjust your general, your ADS, and your scope sensitivity separately until your crosshair feels just right. If you're overshooting your targets, lower it a bit. If your aim feels sluggish, do the opposite and bump it up until it feels natural. Everyone's setup is different, and your mouse DPI, controller settings, and playstyle will all factor into this. So find that sweet spot where your aim feels effortless. Once it's dialed in, your shots will hit cleaner, and your reflexes will feel tightened up. And overall, your gunfights will just feel smoother and you'll win more of them. In DeBlock, precision wins fights just as much as armor or gear, so take the time to get it right, because you'll need it when you're using advanced heist tips. These are quick but make a massive difference in your heist success rate. When you're doing the bank heists, don't lockpick the back door until you're ready to leave, and here's why. If the door is still locked and you notice it's open later, you'll know that someone is outside, since the NPCs can't open it themselves. In addition to that, use the minimap in conjunction with this to monitor other players' movements, but keep in mind, if they're wearing a ski mask, they're not going to show up on the minimap. So that's why keeping that back door sealed until it's escape time is such a powerful little safety trick. And now for the jewelry store. Yeah, I agree, the glass cutting mechanic is actually super cool and the developers did a great job on it. But if you're trying to get in and out fast, just shoot the glass. It's so much quicker, cleaner, and you can honestly just solo the entire store in under a minute. You're usually headed out the back door as the first wave of cops starts arriving. Conclusion. If you're following these tips, it's basically the foundation to mastering your mid to late game in DeBlock. Efficient business, smart setups, clean aim, and staying alive long enough to make it all pay off. If you found this helpful, Swiss cheese that subscribe button for me, drop a like, and share this video with your crew. The Locusts also have a Discord community always linked at the top of every description. Join to keep up to date with everything we're doing and get involved with all of our events and giveaways. And if you want to support the Locusts or myself directly, consider picking up the Locust shoulder pad on Roblox and checking out the other merchandise. The store is hosted by Monster Pack Clothing. The Locust shoulder pad is a great addition to any outfit, but especially the Locust Logo 2.0 merchandise. Check it out today. But for now, I'll catch you in the next one.
As soon as I step off a plane, I'm in a step of a jet. I'm digging, I'm out here digging they trench. Called up Coco, he out on the road, you know he coming correct. Spin on them boys, but they never show, so we trap down their project. Say, she can't find out, there's no way. Okay, but she found out anyway. It's okay, but she found out, she won't say. Anyway, turns out you're safe any day. With the Locust now you're safe. She may wanna ride around